a few years ago, it would have been said that explosive growth was the big thing going on in the county. The economy's booming, you've got houses being slapped up left and right. Then we're in an economic downturn, there's a change in problems, a change in focus. How do you keep the sheriff's department agile enough to change with the changing scenery around you? How does the sheriff's department change with these, whether it be economic or social issues? How does that change happen, and what do you need to do to make it change more agile for your next problem?
It's the department itself is a pretty adaptable creature. We see, you can see things building and rising up on the horizon through crime trends, data. We have crime analysts that provide a wealth of information to the patrol units on a day-to-day basis. And our staff, our supervisory staff, retools it, if you will, our enforcement efforts to accommodate those statistics when produced by the crime analyst. And it may mean a concentrated patrol in zone 4 tonight, but 2 weeks from now we may be in zone 1 with some street level enforcement effort. So it's a creature that's very fluid. It's not like every decision has to go up to the sheriff. He has invested the trust in his staff to make appropriate decisions as far as manpower and staffing to combat issues. On a long-term basis, which I think was part of your question, when the federal government sees something looming on the horizon nationwide, they will then go to the Department of Justice or one of the entities that has an enforcement focus and start appropriating some federal funds, if they have them, for programs designed and directed to get at these issues, whether it be homeless, traffic safety functions, whatever they are. Those federal entities will retool their grant programs to accommodate those enforcement measures. And it's not always enforcement. Sometimes it's just social service directed programs to help homeless individuals or help them seek jobs or whatever. So from time to time we find ourselves as a sheriff's office, we're pretty much strictly enforcement and education, but we'll partner with other groups to apply for these grants. And we do it all the time. Domestic violence grants, grants that get at child abuse. So it's the social service aspect of our enforcement efforts. And we'll continue to apply for those grants and partner with these other state entities and local groups to accomplish the goals that are needed.
Is that kind of like the big future in law enforcement, or I guess it's already here, is that you're partnering and partnering and partnering with other agencies within the county and outside the county?
That seems to be one of the golden tickets, if you will, to opening the door to federal funding, is if you partner, regionalize. One of the things that a big push on right now is interoperability in communications, so that jurisdiction A can communicate with jurisdiction B seamlessly, effortlessly, should the big one hit. And we're already reaching out to our other communities, and the sheriff is already working on a request for proposals on contractors to come in and tell us what we need to be interoperable with everybody that surrounds us. So that's, those things are always ongoing.